Boom! You're still so short. Okay. Hey, what does this say? What does it say? What does it say?
Cat.
Yeah! You can read! You can read! It's a good brain!
Not too much.
Not too much?
Cat. Oh, me.
That's why it's
I gotta be in the show.
That's why. And what did you just do in the washroom? Drop like, that's why you didn't make the picture. I wanted you to have a picture here, but it's okay. You're here now. Can we read this? Oh yeah.
And it's a cat stands for caterpillar.
That's right. It doesn't stand for Catalina. Can we do the intro? This show is edutainment. Entertainment and education. I'm not your financial advisor. This is just one way to look at the market. It's kind of fun. Even kids can do technical analysis. Whether they get it right, they got 50-50 chance of where it's going.
I in the floor.
All right, Momoi, intro.
Welcome to Social Media World. Catalina Lou, Alfred Gordon Lou, Cadence Lou, and this is 8 and 8 starts right now.
Nice. Okay. Watch out for all the drinks here. I shouldn't have drinks near the office. All right, everybody. We are looking at this wonderful stock. It is the name of my eldest daughter here, Catalina. But
instead of Catalina, it's Caterpillar.
that's right. And the ticker symbol is right behind Catalina's head. Woo.
Cat and cat.
CAT. It's part of the S&P 500. It's also part of the industrials. Today, these kids are home because we are going what?
Camping!
Okay.
We three.
Now let's go.
As a triangle.
Okay, I'm going to do the show, and I'll call you back for the closing, okay?
Okay.
You can stay here if you want, but I got to do the show. For the people.
I didn't look for something.
Tell people you see them in 7 minutes. All right, everybody. If you're an investor, you're coming here to the investor relations page. You're going to look at their overview. I love Caterpillar's layout right here. Presentations, sustainability report is not going to affect us. But if you're a fundamental investor, you got to come here, listen to the earnings calls, get their transcriptions. But look here. This is where their quarterly results. It's just laid out beautifully. So I don't know why I like it so much. It's the design and aesthetics of it, but I like it. But you didn't come here for that. You came here for the charts. So if you are a positional trader, let's see how you've done so far if you've invested with Caterpillar. If you were riding this at the high 246, and you've had a nice dollar cost averaging ride down, then back up, and then back down. So this has been pretty up and down right here. I would say this is February, March, Ukraine news. Everybody knows that this Ukraine is going to have to be rebuilt. And Caterpillar got a nice little bump up. And since then, it's had a bump down. Ooh, now as low as, let's say, just right now, 179. So within this nice little candle here, this is typically known as like a doji, as the body is really flat, and that is a signal for reversal. A reversal probably back upside, or at least a little bit of a retracement. I would say we at least get up to 200 from a long-term standpoint, like here. So reverse from 179, possibly back up to 200, as that's the medium and it likes to go back up there. So I would say we're in a reversal right now. Hopefully this holds and goes up this way. But you can see the momentum is to the downside and there is not a lot of strength to pull us back up. So we got to look at lower time frames to see if that's the case. So let's see. Let's go to a daily chart and we're looking at the Bollinger Bands. And if you see this, it doesn't look very pretty, but this is June 8th and it's gone to the downside. Had we had buying opportunities, you would have bought here, sold there. But right now we're back down here and kind of making a channel. I can't even give you those bars. I'm gonna have to give you a square right here. This is the range that we're in right here. So if I was a swing trader, which look, I am. It's wicked off the bottoms. I would say you're in this range of 172 all the way up to 190. Like I said, it could potentially get up to here 200, but we're gonna have some strong resistance right here. But this is the range that you're gonna see bouncing until Cat makes a decision which way to go right now. So when I look at this range, I also see redness here. Oh, I gotta see if I can zoom in here for you guys. Getting better at that, like that. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. That's the range. You can see that this weakness going down. The momentum is kind of creeping back up. And once we get this crossover and we get a little more momentum, then I would say yes, you going back to the upside as well. So I would say, yeah, it's kind of diddling in the middle. I can't really tell you which way, but I would say that you're going to be in this range for sure. Having some topside 190, hopefully getting up to 120 if this thing turns right here. That's what I want to show you. So what's going to help it turn? And it's got to have some kind of catalyst. So we got to go to the earnings call, which, woo-wee, magic finger. It's happening July 28th, so that's a good catalyst. They're expecting 3, which is way better than it did before. If it can meet that expectation, for sure, we're going back up to 200. So in this next week or so, as next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 20 days, I think we could get some upside momentum. And if it does exceed that, it could go higher than 200. But definitely to 190, we could be retracing back there. So that's good catalyst. Let's see what's going to move it today. Google's listening to me. Today we got 58 earnings, 16 stock splits, 68 economic events. Let's see what in the world is moving the stocks right now as well. My mouse is backwards. I hate this scrolling thing. I'm going to have to fix that when I get back in there. I don't know if some kind of update happened, but we are looking at the news. Wow, there's not a lot of news. Here, finally, U.S. Non-farm payrolls. I don't know if that really kind of affects Caterpillar and the type of stocks there. Unemployment rate, government payrolls. In Canada, unemployment rate as well, part-time. So a lot of employment kind of data coming out as well. U.S. wholesale numbers, not really affecting Caterpillar too much. And that's all I see really. And a lot of that bulk of the news is going to come around in the range of 12 Eastern time, and some of that stuff's already kind of come out. So yeah, 12:30 Eastern time, which is 9:30 in the next hour or so, you could see some movements, especially around European close. With that said, I need to move on, check out some news. Caterpillar really hasn't been in the news, but people call it a great dividend stock. I love how this is a red candle. And the girls are fighting already before we go camping. It's at a new low. Are people picking it up? And do you have what it takes to be in your portfolio? If you are an investor, you need to have some cojones and some belief. I think that's where fundamental analysis comes in, to know the value of a stock, thanks to Grandpa Warren Buffett and our wonderful good mentor right here, Phil Town. Just rereading his book as well, Rule Number 1. Do some coaching for them as well. If you haven't read this book, you got to do it. It's essentially what I teach in on the months. So let's take this. Let's get the lows. Let's get the highs. Wow, which happened in a day and overnight. You can see what happens. But now we're in a range for the day. VWAP is at 178, and I think it's going to stay around there. But today it's already peaked up at 180. It's dropped down to 176. I need to zoom out a little bit more. Look at this. So I would say there's some very strong floor right here at 177. I say it bounces off that, and today I don't know if this has got the strength, but I would say you're back up to 181. So I would say that's a $4 spread. Realistically, you're going to face a lot of resistance here at 180. So I would say 177 to 180. Right now it's in the middle, not really doing anything. Coming around lunchtime, not going to do much as well. After lunch, I think we could bust through this 180 right here. It's kind of going towards that. It's had this big momentum. It's taking a little bit of rest. I think we're going to bust 180. Does it have enough strength? Just like that, we're back. All right, ladies, come on back here if you want to do the late show or the closing. And I have to ask these ladies, why are you guys fighting already?
Because Candace says this is hers and it's actually mine. And I told her to say sorry when she hit my eye.
She hit your eye?
With her doll.
Okay, let me talk to her.
Okay.
Go. Momoy, come here, please. Well, look at this. You get a little bit of, not right now, it's invested dad, it's humble dad. Cadence, can you come here, please? Where's Momoy? You can hear me. I'm gonna go get her.
I will take over the show.
Okay, take over the show. Well, I'm going to hunt down for my little brother. Oh, you can't see this. Got a grumpy. Oh my. All right, Cat, I'm gonna take over the show again. Thank you for giving me some space. Thanks for coming in. They couldn't hear you because I have the volume. Oh my goodness. There, this is.
Bye.
Goodness, baby. You want to tell the show what happened? Or you just want? No, thank you. No, Sean. Can we see this grumpy face? Oh, that's a mean face. That's a mean face. First, we're not picking anybody's sides. We just want to see what's happening. But I think it's more important that the girls know that they're loved. And then, in 10 seconds, there's not enough time to dive into it, parents. But you got to give them love first, make them feel safe, and then we can talk about it. All right. Wish me luck camping. Peace.